I just wanted to solidify it. So
That's funny. Hold on real quick. I'm going live right now. Do the intro real quick.
T3
Make sure my sound is good. Yeah, we're fine. I'm fine. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Through the Medias. I'm your host, Chris Fagan. I got a special guest with me live on our platform here. I want to introduce my man, for fellow Texan. What's going on? I just say Shinobi Ray.
What's going on,
The
folks?
man himself. What is up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, just vibing. Still out here making content for the masses because they love it.
I have to get into this whole conversation about, I didn't fix the window on this one, but I'll fix it later, about this whole content about Amber Ray. We're talking about the show Invincible. And I had some problems with one character in particular. And that is, if this thing don't glitch again, I saw a little bit, it might flicker a little bit on our end on the zoom in, but it's still streaming live. It's fine. This character right here. Amber. Now, I didn't read the comic book. I'm only going by what we saw on the series. But we got introduced because I think did you do a TikTok video talking about the same topic, and I reached out to you, right?
I've had multiple TikTok videos of Amber. Amber brings something, a form of anger out of me because I don't know what it is. I don't know why she has this problem with her, but it's like, I feel like you're selfish.
Like we're trying to break down why is Amber toxic? That's just the basic question. I know that word can be triggering to some people. And what is she toxic? Is she a bad girlfriend? Is she selfish? Is she whatever it is? Is she right? I mean, a lot of y'all like, no. I have some people defending her. What was your basic, like? What's your feelings about it? What you were saying about this character? Why did she rub you the wrong way?
Okay, see, to a certain perspective, I understand that Amber just wanted Mark to be honest. Mm-hmm. I understand that. Yeah. I was like, Mark, I have these plans and all this stuff, and you either show up late or you cancel, or you give me some bullshit excuse that I know is a lie, right. And that's it. But it's not like you didn't know what Mark was doing. You're more consciously aware than most comic book characters. Right. You knew who this man was, but yet you still gave him shit, all because he wasn't honest with you about what he's doing. Like I said before, he doesn't know you. Y'all just date. Like, have you told Mark everything about yourself? No. There's still stuff that he don't know about you. But like, you are over here mad that Mark didn't tell you that, hey, I am a superhero. Right. Would that have helped you sleep at night? Would that have helped you know that at any day somebody could come and take this man out? No, you would have been panicking. If anything, I feel like you probably would have told him that you didn't want him to be a hero.
Yeah. I agree with that. She probably, maybe not, but she seems very controlling. Like everything just had to be on her terms. And the second I can understand what she said. I'm mad that you didn't tell me the truth. That's fine. How long have we been dating? It's been on again, off again. You haven't liked the way it's been starting off. I've been late a lot. Guys don't really reveal, and girls don't really reveal everything right in the beginning. Do you fart in bed? I'm not going to tell you that on day one. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to find that out after we get married. It's too late. I'm just being honest. But it reminded me of, and I'm probably overstepping my bounds on it because I don't know much about the issue, but I'm trying to, and I hope I don't offend anybody with it, but it's about secrets and stuff. So I saw going back to TikTok, I saw like a person who was like, I know this might be a bad comparison, but like a person who was like trans or LGBTQ community. And the question was, why don't you tell him that you were trans right in the beginning? And she had a real good point. She was like, most of these dudes will get violent, will hurt you. You don't know who you're talking to sometimes. You got to get to know the person first to see if they can handle it. So she was like, no, I'm not going to tell this dude that asked for my phone number right in the beginning where he could probably, freak out that, I was born this way or born that way, because you don't know how he or she's going to respond. I feel that was kind of like what Mark was feeling. Like, you don't know if she's a snitch, You don't know if she gonna tell everybody. You don't know how she gonna you don't know. So what
you don't know who she family with. Like, you never know.
You never met her mom yet. You never met her dad.
Exactly.
Is it Machine Head?
Titan's cousin. You never know.
Somebody thought that was gonna be the case. My friend thought that she was related to Titan. I was like, nah, I think we pretty much met Titan's family and his backstory. I think we met. That would be kind of a stretch to me if she was like on the low key like working for Titan. I don't know. That'd be too much of a coincidence for me. What do you think about that?
No, yeah, it would have been too much of a stretch. I kind of like the story how it's been going, but like I gotta say, I stand by my statement. You didn't know who she was, bro. Like half of y'all don't even tell everything about yourselves in a relationship when you've been together for a year.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me if you found out I was half alien, you wouldn't freak the fuck out?
Exactly. Just because Omni-Man, it worked out for Omni-Man, and who knows what kind of manipulation and mind control he was doing on her. Like, well, I mean, like what could you really do against a being like that if he freaks out, like goes like totally crazy? And what would she have done if she, like you said, if she finds out that he's half an alien? Like I said, you don't know who this person is. Hey, I go to high school with you. You cute. You know, I see you can handle yourself when the boys try to test you in the hallway. That's cool. I'm not going to tell you my family's deepest, darkest secrets, and we only been to the movies a couple times. Like, who the hell do you think you are? And guys on the comment section, like, if you want to join in on the Zoom link, I'll put that out there on Twitter. If you want to comment and share your thoughts, let me know. And Shinobi, it says that we're gonna finish this off this live stream, and we're gonna go to his TikTok and finish it off later on there, because I really want to hear from you guys. So share your thoughts and all that stuff if you have the time to do that in the live chat. But well, I'm sorry, man, I cut you off. What was you saying?
No, I was saying that, like, no, that's for real. Because, like, okay, so the thing you brought up about the trans thing, like, okay, you feel like if you tell the man at the beginning of the talking stage when they are, you know, like right when he asked for the phone number, like the question was, hey, he just asked for your phone number, and you know you're a trans woman. Why didn't you tell him right there on the spot to give him the chance to see if he was okay with it? And she was like, you don't know how many times I've done that, and they freaked the fuck out and got violent. Like that shit is real. And I was like, fair enough. You know what? That was the point I was making about the trans person. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off. No. This is some real shit. Because it's like, okay, let me explain on that perspective. Okay. When you say, oh, yeah, I didn't want to tell him because I was afraid of how he might react. Okay, but the thing about it is, at least you gave him a choice. You didn't lead him on, which could possibly put you more in a dangerous situation. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it's about choice. You would want somebody to care for you, you know, for you. Right. Because I'm sorry to tell you this, you didn't tell him at the beginning. Okay, he could extend to you that same courtesy and not tell you when he possibly have to put 6 bullets in your ass. I'm sorry, but that's just the fact of life. One of the most dangerous beings walking this earth is a man that has had his life blown up in an instant and is not thinking logically. Mm-hmm. Many things can go wrong in that time frame. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm saying is that, yes, if Mark initially would have probably told you what was going on, you would have looked at him crazy. Right. I don't know, you may have probably
you mean like before she figured it out, like if he'd have told her from the beginning. Like yeah,
because she already seemed like she had an interest in him. So, you know, once he got his powers and everything, you know, he was just trying to, you know, figure everything out. But she didn't see that from his perspective. She was like, Mark, you're not spending time with me and all this other shit. No. Okay, from a certain perspective, I get it. You know, he kind of lied to you. He was kind of a shitty boyfriend. Yeah. He should have low-key broke off the relationship if everything was not going the way you wanted to. But at the end of the day, you have a choice. You could have left.
And don't get me wrong. This isn't. I'm not trying to shit all over Amber like she's just like straight up trash. They both made their mistakes. It's just, to me, that entitled, you owe me all your family secrets if we're gonna go steady. Like, hold on. Did I give you a ring? Are we in college yet? Are we getting married? You don't know what's going on. My dad's crazy.
I don't even know.
I don't know you. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm like, I just don't get why she made such a big deal about needing to know everything so quick on her terms. She could have told him as an ally, like, I've already known, and before he got the courage to tell her and stuff. She could have hinted that she knew, what a flat out said, I already know, I'm okay with it. No, she waited to stay jaded for I don't know how long, like a jaded cop that just lost his pension and wanted to just get more angrier. I don't like it in a relationship. If you're mad at me about something and I'm continuing to do it, and I'm unbeknownst to me, I don't know that I'm doing this to you. You're pissed off. I should have known, right? And you're not telling me why you're upset. Every day I'm doing it over and over again, and you're just allowing yourself to get more upset and more upset, more. To me, after a while, I'm stubborn sometimes. That's on you. You're making yourself angry. And depending on how you come at me, I'm not even going to care after a while. I'm just being honest. I'm like, you ain't going to come at me, try to blow up the spot and be like, you should have this, you should that. I'm like, hold on, you've known for how long? And I'm the asshole? And you just been sitting here getting mad? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's just me.
Bro, exactly. Like, okay, again, you had a choice to stay in this relationship. If you was not happy, you should have left. But no, one of the things that made me more pissed off about you is the fact that you knew you weren't happy.
Right.
But you constantly let this build up.
Every
day.
You
constantly let this build up into something, and then you wanted to make this more dramatic. You could have easily left the relationship. If you was not happy, hey, it could have been like 2 months in, like, hey, I don't like how you've been flaking on me and all this other stuff. I know you kind of been lying to me and I ain't been happy. You could have left. Exactly. Okay, that would have made sense. Y'all could have parted amicably and there would have been no feelings hurt. But you chose to stay and make yourself miserable. This is what I say even in real relationships. If you are not happy, be vocal about it. If you leave if you are not happy.
Right.
Do not stay there just so you can create more of a bigger sob story for yourself.
Yeah. And play the victim after the end. Because you said it before we went live, you said it perfectly. She just seems like the type of person who just wants to be in this drama. She acts like she's above it all. Like, I'm not trying to be a part of that. I just want honesty and this and that and the other. Okay, just like Shinobi said, leave. If he ain't being, what he needs to be, if you feel like he's being too dishonest with you, don't stick around getting pissed off. Oh, you got hit by a bus? Okay, I forgive you this time, and shit like that. I wish I could have visited you in the hospital. Hint, hint. What's going on with that? They just tell the man and that he can trust you with that. See, that was his secret to tell. He's trying to keep you from getting hurt.
But even if she did bring it up, that's all you would have had to do. And then the thing about it is also would have been a test of their relationship is, could you have dealt with it?
Exactly.
Always constantly knowing that he's putting himself out there.
And he didn't know if she could. She could have freaked the fuck out for all he knew. You're what? You're half what? Oh no. I'm telling everybody. Like you don't think people, there's TMZ, there's all that temptation throughout the media. People want to know. They don't know. People snitch. People the cops get called on you. The domestic violence situation could have happened. She'd have been what would have been the first thing she'd have to call the cops and then send him out his way. You don't know what kind of drama he's gonna bring to your life or what she's gonna bring to his life, and he had to figure that out. But while he was figuring himself out too, and trying to figure out how to learn how to fly, like what the fuck? Like what the fuck?
No. Let me break it down like this. Because so when William found out, William wasn't mad. All he wanted to know was, why didn't you tell me? He was just like, man, I'm still figuring stuff out. Wow. William understood this. Fine.
Yeah. Because you know why? Cool with that. You know why? Because they grew up together. They were friends, and he knew he could trust them. He don't know this girl. And she don't get it.
She don't know him.
Look at the picture right here. The way he's holding it. The way he's holding his hand. Whoa! What the fuck? I invited you out here. What the? You didn't see what Joe? You knew I was fighting that dude.
Wait a minute. That pissed me off because you knew who he was
at that time, and she gave him shit. And she gave him shit about
exactly. So if William would have died, you would have either been mad at him for one, lying to you, or 2, letting William fucking die. So I would rather you be pissed off at me with my best friend still alive,
right,
versus that nigga being dead and you still being mad at me. I would have lost either fucking way.
She gave him shit about flaking out and running away. You're like pretty much calling him a punk. Like, this thing came and attacked us. You went out like a punk and disappeared, left us all hanging. I know you invincible. I know you came back and fought the dude and the dude killed himself and all that at the schoolyard. But you a whole ass motherfucker for leaving like that. I'm like, who?
Exactly.
I'm like, who are you talking to? that's like, how I felt. That's how I
was really over here like, bro, you know exactly what he is doing, and you still gave and then he okay, hold on, wait a second. He gave a good ass excuse.
Right.
He said, hey, I went to go try to find the cops, go get some help.
Yeah.
At least he said that, or attempted, he said that shit, he didn't really, mean it, because he's offensive.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the time, she knew this too. She only really cares about the fucking truth. So you would have let this nigga's best friend die, and still be mad at him, all because he didn't tell you the fucking truth. And I promise you, if he would have died, all because he was trying to make sure
that she didn't figure out the identity and all that stuff, or it's all that, like, worrying about her feelings at the time when this thing is attacking and killing people. Man,
yes.
You know how bad
people that jumped Omni-Man and damn near got his ass. Yeah. Like, no.
Dude, you know how guilty. I mean, because he reminds me a lot of Peter Parker. That guilt I can see it within that character. Every time Peter Parker lost somebody, or somebody died, he reminded himself of Uncle Ben when Gwen Stacy died. That guilt, that eats at him. And I can tell Mark is the same way. Never would have forgave himself for it. That wouldn't have been her fault 100%, because it would have been his choice to make. Either let her be mad and save your friend, or try to coddle her and risk it all. That would have been his choice to make, to be fair. But I lost him. But he I see his back. But he chose to, he chose the right path. He didn't have time to think about her feelings on it. But the way she gave him shit about it after the fact, it was just unnecessary. Too much drama. You making a scene. You sleeping in the other room. Oh, okay. So we don't even live in this dorm room. You just took it over. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So you're all about this drama. I don't got time for that.
Exactly.
I don't have time. That's just me. That's just how I feel.
And then you got mad when he told you, like, even if it was a lie, the fact that he at least attempted to say, hey, I tried to go find him. Bitch, you are mad? I went to go try to find help so niggas wouldn't die. But, as long as I was by you while people were dying, right, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, as long as I'm holding your hand, look at her crossing like, she looking at school, she was crossing her hands in the next clip. She's like, oh, it's like that. It's maybe I'm overthinking about it, because I know the characters a certain way in the comic book. They made her black because she's being voiced by a black woman. It's like, am I getting upset about this because they're giving us that stereotypical angry black woman thing? Are they trying to paint her this way because they made the character black on the series? They trying to purposely make her seem like it's my way or the highway. Hey, I'm an independent woman. You better, you better tell me everything, the truth at all times, every day, all day, from day one, it felt like, or else. I'm like, or else what? What are we talking about here? So I'm trying to figure myself out on this. What do you think about that? The fact that she's a white character on the comic book, she's a black character in the thing. Do you think they would do you think that's how some people are kind of taking it? Like, are they trying to make her seem like the angry black woman or something?
Me personally, I feel like what they were trying to do, they didn't want to make her kind of like the ditzy white girl, because they want everybody to have a form of inclusion, because I know they changed a lot of people's stuff up in the comics. Oh
yeah. Now you can't, you don't voice a character now unless you are that race now. So I understand the change. If they got Zazie, I love Zazie Beetz, man. I love her.
She's a great actor. Like, I love her as Domino and everything.
Yeah, I love her in Domino. But it's just the character. I want to pull my arm off and just so I can have something to throw at her. I don't know.
It's really okay. So what they did, I say the reason why they ruined her character, they was trying to make her too low-key masculine. Mm-hmm. Let me explain what I mean by that. Is because in the comics, she was worried that Mark was a drug dealer. She was worried that Mark was a drug dealer.
That would have answered a lot of questions.
In the show, they was like, they made her smarter, just like, okay, yeah, I knew that you were a superhero and stuff like that. But yet, you were still over here giving him attitude for bullshit reasons. Even Eve gave you a fucking excuse saying he got hit by a bus. And low-key, you still had an attitude because he didn't want to come feed homeless niggas. Homeless niggas. So they're painting her. All the Guardians of the Globe got mopped, and Omni-Man watched his son get his ass beat. But as long as he would have been in a feed of homeless motherfuckers, fuck what Titan got going on with the city being fucked up.
Right.
Like, our community can go to shit as long as I am there with you feeding homeless niggas. Bitch, fuck you. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
there's more things in the world that's going on besides what's going on between me and you. It's probably what I would have had to tell her. Look, like, she already set the limit. Like, she set the terms. I don't like it when you're late. I don't like these lame excuses. I feel like something's going on. And like you said in the beginning of this talk, then leave. Like the song says it best. Then leave. It's just as simple as that. You decide to stay. You decide to come back. Hey, handsome Mark Grace, I'm glad you still got that handsome face. Let's lock the door. Let's get it on. But if you don't tell me you're invincible tomorrow, you're not gonna get that God 3000 anymore. I'm like, it's all these conditions. Do it or else. Like, do it or else.
Basically,
I don't get it. Like, I like the characters. I like her toughness. I like her toughness. I like some of that, but I don't like this or else shit. I just don't like that shit.
Basically, no. One of the things that kind of set it off as a red flag to me was I already knew she liked dramatic shit when she made Todd give this nigga her phone number. Look, you sent this nigga to give him your phone number
because he could have been because she thought he was dating Adam Eve the whole time.
And it would have been a better fucking choice compared to how the fuck you've been acting.
Just remember, she didn't even know that Adam Eve was Adam Eve to the very end. She figured out who Mark was pretty easily, but was like,
Mark wore a fucking mask.
Adam Eve, and that whole excuse about, if you don't expect to see it, you won't see it in your mind. That's true to an extent, but Mark wears a mask. There's a reason why.
That's the Clark Kent effect.
That Clark Kent effect is real. Those glasses wouldn't fool. In today's world with the technology, cell phones, surveillance, Superman ain't keeping no identity. It's just funny to see that they still, do it. That's funny. But Mark wears a mask. I can see her figuring out Adam Eve first, but she figured out Mark pretty easily. I'm like, what was up with that? I always knew. Okay, you're invincible. Haha, that's great. Get out of my house. You should have told. That was the attitude. Your ass should have told me when I wanted you to tell me.
Oh, because you don't trust me. Late. Bitch, no. Okay, so I made this one claim on the video. Okay, you got mad at Mark one time at that college. What was your reaction? You went to a party with another nigga. That's already one red flag for why I can't trust you.
Yeah.
You acted a damn fool at that fucking school because you wasn't getting what the fuck you wanted. And instead of coming actually talking to me and really just sitting me down and say, I know you're invincible. I'm ashamed that you didn't tell me. I'm ashamed of you that you didn't tell me, and it pissed me off. Y'all could have talked like fucking adults, but no.
She gave him opportunities.
You decided to go to a party with another man.
Yeah. And the dude came up behind her, was like, oh, yo, no, it's not like that. I'm just inviting you to a party. And she was like, yeah, I'm arguing with my man right now. Let's go. It was that easy. I'm not saying she did anything there. Not saying
but it's still the fact that you did that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you expect me to give you all my secrets. I can't even trust you in an argument when things are good, when things are bad, for you to just chill. For you to just come to me and be like, let's have an adult conversation. Look, Mark, you're not fooling anybody. I figured out you was invincible a long ass time ago. But it was disappointing to me that you didn't tell me. Why wouldn't you tell me? He would have explained it, and that would have ended all of it. But no, she wanted to see how long and how far she could drag it out. Because like you said, she likes that drama. And after a while, I'm stubborn. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. If you're gonna give me the same respect that you damn well demand for yourself. And you're not going to talk to me like that. Because I have,
exactly.
Especially if I've never talking to you like that. I don't expect you to tell me what your daddy doing, what your mama doing, what's your secret, this and that and the other, until we get to tell you. I would be hurt if you didn't trust me with that. But if there was an excuse like you're a damn Avenger out there saving the world, and your enemies might find out and might want to kill you, you know what? You're probably right. I probably don't want to be in this relationship. There's too much heat on you. You know, like for real. Like he's trying to protect you from that.
And at least with Eve actually could defend her fucking self.
Yeah. Way better than I didn't even understand her powers at first until she started really demonstrating. I was like, damn, I think she could take Omni-Man in a way. If she caught him off guard.
I felt that. I did. I was like, you let this man go out here and get mocked. You could have backed him up or something. Y'all may not have won, but you could have kept this man from not getting demolished like that.
But that's probably why old dude, what's his name, Clancy, whatever, the leader of the Cecil, why he kept her back, because I think she might be. And guys, don't spoil it if you. And I know we're about to end it too. We have to jump on your TikTok, but guys, don't spoil it if you know from the comic book. But you see this girl wake up in the morning. She's dirty from head to toe. She just takes the atoms, the molecules from the dirt, removes it from her body. Instant shower, instant coffee, makes plants grow. I mean, what's stopping? I mean, she can make force fields. Like what? Just like Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. Like when she turned evil a lot, like she would threaten to like put a force field inside your body, and expand it or something like that. Like what really could stop Adam Eve if she really wanted to do some shit like that? To me, nothing.
Omni-Man.
I mean, to Omni-Man though. I mean, like, what could she do to his molecules? Like,
all honesty, we don't really know how Viltrumites are really built with their molecules. So
right, that's true.
That's one variable. Like, there's a reason why Cecil told her to back off, because like Cecil is an asshole, but he is like a Amanda Waller, Bruce Wayne asshole. I've explained this because think about it. Cecil was the only one really having plans and contingency plans to stop Omni-Man in case shit went wrong. And guess what? If it was not for Mark helping him jump in.
Hold on. No, you're good. I think somebody's coming in. Like if I'm gonna let you in real quick. But we're gonna end this real soon, and go on to Shinobi's TikTok. But we got somebody standing by, and we'll let them talk. But go ahead. My bad, man. Finish your thought.
Cecil was the only one really had plans on plans. One, he went out there and tried to talk down Omni-Man. He dropped a space laser on this man's life. He did it twice. Then on top of that, you tried to throw a kaiju at him, and it almost worked. If it was not for Mark interfering, not to mention it was a badass idea. I knew when he called the dude that made the Reanimin that he was gonna try to use them, because all honesty, that's not actually a bad idea. And especially if the Viltrumites pull up, you're gonna need somebody, because I'm gonna be honest, Guardians of the Globe, the new Guardians of the Globe are kind of trash. Like I'm sorry, but they are.
I mean, under what's his the rocket? What's the guy with the fireworks stuff? Under his leadership, under Robot's leadership,
Rex?
Under Rex leadership is trash. Under Robot's leadership, it's good, but it's just in comparison to the original Guardians of the Globe, they, like you said, they almost had them. And if there would have been one fresh dude left at the end of that fight, Omni-Man would probably be dead right now. There would have been one last fresh dude. The only reason
most of them stayed alive was because Red Rush was moving them out the way. That's why Omni-Man went for him first, because he was the only one keeping a lot of them alive. Because if it was not for Red Rush, Immortal would have been the first one out. He would have.
And the fact that he can come back, Red Rush should have left. Red Rush should have been gone. After seeing what was happening, you don't abandon your friends like that, but that's Omni-Man. He should have took off and started warning. And as fast as he is, he could have gone told Cecil and warned everybody. What the fuck is going on? Omni-Man is attacking. I got to get back, and I got to help the rest of the Guardians.
What would Cecil been able to do in that time frame? Omni-Man beat their ass in less than 5 minutes. What is Cecil gonna get organized in less than 5 minutes?
Oh no, not about organized. It's just about getting the word out to prepare. Like, what the fuck is this about? Like that was just me. I understood. Like I agree. But when he grabbed Red Rush, finished him off, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is what the fuck can this new Guardians of the Globe do? Nobody. I mean, they could barely handle that Thundercat that Machine Head hired. They barely handled his ass.
Battle Beast?
Yeah, Battle Beast. They barely handled him. Like, they're not gonna be able to handle. But I think if anybody, I feel Adam Eve could be a threat. Because look, on Voltron or Voltron, whatever the planet's name is, Viltrum. When they were fighting that flashback, you saw that civil war that was happening. People were dropping each other left and right. There were weapons going through people's skulls. Now I'm assuming that metal from that planet is the reason why the strength of them is they're capable of doing it. What if Adam Eve was able to mimic Viltron metal? Maybe that could happen. I don't know. Like I said, don't spoil me, guys, if you guys know. But I'm just trying to theorize possibilities. But that's it. I'm off topic on it. But overall, Amber Bennett, I don't know, man. I wouldn't that ending. They stayed together towards the end, right? They got back together, I think.
Oh my God, that's what pissed me off the most. You see this man get mopped all over the damn globe. You want to? All of a sudden, you want to listen.
I'm sorry about your dad.
You want to listen, Mark. Oh my God, I'm so glad.
Baby, baby, you okay? I was with you the whole time. Move out the way, Adam Eve. Getting that credit. It pissed me off, man. It pissed me off.
This is why I'm waiting for season 2, because I'm like, okay, now that she knows, I hope she's not any more of a bitch, because if they do, oh my God, we're gonna have to have another one, because there's gonna be a talk. There's gonna be. And I feel like she's gonna ruin it. I really do. I feel like she's gonna get worse. It's like, oh God, but Mark, we have these plans for this date. My birthday is coming up. Like, yeah, I feel this, but I think Viltrum. I think like Viltrumites are coming, and God, God forbid I can't take it to Olive Garden like I promised, because Olive Garden won't fucking exist anymore.
I got a message real quick. I got a message from a friend of mine. She says, Vanessa from the podcast More Than Just Vaginas. I got to do a little plug. She goes, she's not toxic. She just don't want to be lied to by the guy she's dating and treated like she doesn't, like she don't got eyes and ears and the intellect to recognize that his lame ass excuses were all caps, lies. The men who don't like her just don't like her to don't like to be held accountable. Is her. I disagree. I'm not. I know there's men in the world that don't like to be held accountable for shit, but there's women in the world that don't like to be held accountable for shit too. She should be held accountable for the way she tried to guilt him and make him feel bad about himself for ditching her when she knew exactly what he was doing the whole time. She's responsible for that. That's how I feel. He's responsible for lying. He's not, but it's not his responsibility to tell her everything on day one. That's just how I feel.
Especially shit that you know.
Especially shit that you've already figured out. Call him out, say, you can trust me, I already know. But don't make that fucker feel like shit. Yeah, don't make him feel like shit because he didn't tell you on your terms. Like what term? What are we? Are we exclusive? Are we this? Are we that? Like none of that stuff was determined. So no, that's how I feel about it, guys.
No, that's just some real shit. It's just like, look, you could have told him. You could have came in and said, Mark, okay, I'm kind of mad at you that you didn't tell me, but I understand you did it because, you're a superhero, right, and you didn't really know how to come at me with it. And you know what? That's understandable. If you were angry, we get that.
Right.
But you got to understand, you showing toxic traits like that of one, knowing damn well what's going on, you still having an attitude about it. It's not like the Clark Kent and Lois Lane thing where you didn't know shit. You knew what was going on. You just wanted to let it build up for more of a dramatic moment. That's right. One of the other things that we're still pissed off about.
Right.
And then you got mad talking about fly away, fly boy.
She the shit. I've been over you. I might as well be dating your dad or some bullshit like that. Like
basically.
Oh, and thank you, Eric. I caught that. I accidentally put Invisible instead of Invincible. I just changed it. Appreciate you, man. But we'll pop off. If you got time to go check out Shinobi Ray on his TikTok channel. He's gonna go live on that. If you want, we can continue the conversation there. If you got time, we can do that. You want to let them know how they can find you online?
Hey, yeah, man. Follow me on TikTok at Shinobi Ray. You can follow me on Instagram at _Shinobi Ray. And subscribe to YouTube channels, Shinobi Ray. I got all Shinobi Ray on all platforms,
Yeah. He's still trying to get me into Naruto and stuff. I'm not ready yet. I'm not down. I was in anime in the 90s when it wasn't cool. Now anime is like hip hop. It's for the youth, by the youth, and now it's cool again, and I'm out of it now. I don't know. But I'm a Fist of the North Star, old school anime brother. But I might get into some Naruto, but I enjoyed this conversation about Amber. Like I said, we might finish it up on Shinobi Ray's TikTok channel. So go check it out. I got it right there below his name, real quick. So if y'all want to go to him on Instagram, check him out on TikTok. Hit that follow button. Follow him on there. Check him out. It's real funny. This boy knows what he's talking about. And obviously, this dude got some passion because, like,
I'm sorry, bro.
We triggered.
Stupid,
we
triggered.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees about this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of guys, a lot of men. I'm telling you. It's like, hey, don't. I'll tell it straight up. Like, don't talk to me like that. That's all I gotta. That's all I gotta say to you. I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm gonna give you the same respect that you give me. All right, and I just feel like, Amber, chill out. Like, this is not.
Exactly.
It's not everything. Is not about
you.
Lower
your tone.
Exactly.
Lower your tone, man. Because again, I understand it. We understand from Amber's perspective. She's mad at Mark that Mark lied.
Right.
We understand Mark was shitty on that part.
Right.
But if you have something, if you are really his girl and you want to be a partner, you got to understand sometimes talking to him about your shit instead of expecting him to read your damn mind, you would be okay.
Right.
That's all I got to say about that.
Let that be a lesson to some people, men or women. Just, hey, if you got something to say, get it out. Get it off. Say it with your chest. Speak up. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. Like I said, we go check out Shinobi Ray on this TikTok right now. I think you said you're about to go live. Go check it out, and let me close the show off with it. And appreciate you guys for checking us out live. If you got any questions, keep sending them to us. And until next time, hey, peace. Let me do this outro.
All right.